Let's get right to BCN's weather for this day after the holiday. Everybody's returned back to work. And we've got another day that's almost, pretty much like you saw yesterday. It could be another beach day, but we've got to work. We've got a dome of high pressure that's across the Bahamas, producing very nice weather. Of course, you can see all across the nation is clear. Some areas will get some showers. I'll tell you that later on. Looking at our satellite and surface in motion, you've got nothing really serious moving into this neck of the woods at all, because this high pressure is really dominating our weather feature and will continue to do so over the next several days. Let's go bring this a little closer into the Atlantic. You can see across the Bahamas is very, very nice. The only areas up north and some little flare-up that was a concern yesterday doesn't really have much of consideration as far as this weather National Hurricane Center is concerned. Then, of course, off in the Atlantic, we've got some flare-up over Central America. Bring it closer to home. Beautiful from north to south. But, of course, this is summertime. It's very possible that you can get some buildups later on in the day as these things heat up would be customary. Right now, we got some flare-ups over Walkers and Grand to the north of the Abacosi in the Atlantic. Couple showers off north, about 20 miles north of West End early in the day. Again, when the day heats up, you'll see more buildups and chance of showers continues across parts of the northern Bahamas. Here we go. Abaco. Today, North Abaco, your winds will be south-southwest 10 to 15. That's north of 27 north latitude. Looking for lots of sunshine in the southern half of Abaco. We're looking for southeast winds 10 knots, and again, sunny. High temperatures 88, low 80 tonight. Going into the nation's capital, look at this. Southeast winds 10 knots, lots of sunshine in the capital, rounding out at 90 degrees today over the airport at just off the lake there. Going into Grand Bahama, you've got a 50% chance of isolated thunderstorms in Grand Bahama. The winds will be southeast 10 knots, high 86 tonight, low near 79. Going into Eleuthera, look for southeast winds 10 knots, high at 90 degrees, low tonight 80, and look at the sun. Lots of the sun out there, so please put on your sunblock. Evangelist Frank Perry, don't go out unless you got on that sunblock or some sun tanning lotion. Going into the southeast Bahamas, we've got just tremendous weather, beautiful. Daytime highs averaging around 89. Ragged Island with 89 and sunny. Marijuana 89 and sunny. Inagua 89 and sunny. Georgetown 89 and sunny. Your winds will be generally southeasterly, 10 knots all through the southern half of the Bahamas. Taking a look at the tropics, we've got a flare up over the Central America. A little bit of flare there, low chance, less than 30% chance of any kind of development. Forecast, we're looking at again tomorrow, very beautiful day in store for you. The winds will be southeast 10 knots up and down the archipelago. And then on Thursday, pretty much the same, just afternoon buildups, most of it over water, with the winds generally 10 knots from the southeast. Northern Abaco will be 10 to 15 knots from the southwest. Elsewhere, look for 10 knots from the southeast. On Friday, for that tournament, it's going to be really nice across the nation, across Abaco, with the International Little League Baseball tournament. Look for beautiful Friday and Friday evening as things kick off this weekend. Here's your boating forecast. 10 to 15 knots in extreme northern Bahamas over the central and southern Abaco. You'll have 10 knots from the southeast, and then all the way down to the remainder of the Bahamas, 10 knots southeast, 2 to 4 foot seas. High tide 6:15 a.m., low at 12:29, and high this evening at 6:55. When you get off, if you didn't have enough beaching yesterday, you can do it today when you get off from work. That's a look at your weather from BCN's Weather Center. Brought to you by our partners at Sky Bahamas Limited. I'm Silbert Mills. When I fly with Sky.